Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's Josh, and I'm here to bring you a little bit more of an in-depth type of guide, I guess, to some of the parts of Guild Wars 2 that I talked about in my general impressions and ramblings, but I couldn't really, there's some footage. So this right here is the portals between all of the areas in Lion's Arch. So here's the Norn starting area. So you can see there's some Norn over here, some Char, Sylvari right here, and Asura, and then the humans right here. Kind of separate from everyone else. And that is located right here. And I'll zoom out. So this is all of Guild Wars 2. This is the lands of blah blah blah. Tyria? Yeah, Tyria. And then smack dab in the middle is the Lion's Arch, which has some wonderful underwater stuff to look at. We might take a look at that, but you can't, this is a coral reef that you can't go past yet. Because I wanted to go into the Sea of Sorrows, check that place out, but only places were these four, I guess. So there's that, and then wait, where did we're gonna take a quick run over. Get boosted, and over here is the PvP zones and such. So you can connect to the blue, green, and red world. Let's see, yeah, see green world, Borderlands, Mistgate, red world, blue world, and Eternal Battleground. So there's the 4 spots. Oh, one second. And then there's Heart of the Mists. Here's that speed bonus person I was talking to you about.
We must all fight.
And you talk to her, and you're granted a movement speed bonus, as long as you're within the city. Which I believe stacks, so you run really quick. So, in my last video, I talked to you about the Commerce tab, and that's apparently not allowed today. You can pick up stuff, but everything else, not allowed. Well, I tried. Okay, the Guild tab. Here is the just general Guild tab, and the name, you have an abbreviation for, that goes in front of your name for other people. And influence points, and you can earn influence, like the tooltip says, by logging in every day, playing events, dungeons, PvP, and other activities with guild members. So it's kind of like the World of Warcraft system for guild points, except, and it kind of keeps a log of these things. You can check out just influence or just any messages or any upgrades we've done, and I'll get to that soon. And this build queue is kind of in line with the upgrade system. So here you have the roster, and you can sort by names or location, world, profession, level, and then each of the professions, which I don't know why you would want to sort by these considering they're all different, and then achievement points. That's a good one. That's fine. We'll sort by profession. And, not much to really do here. You can right click, add to party, kick from, oh, as an officer I can just kick from guild. So, moving on to the upgrades. Here you can see we have 235 influence points, and we've earned those by completing activities. Lots of activities. And when you purchase an upgrade from these 4 tabs, it'll go into this build queue, right? And it'll like, I'm sure someone can set a priority of like, you know, we want this to be done first and all that stuff. And then once it's finished, it will appear here so we can see what upgrades we have and what's in progress. And to go over those upgrades, we'll first start off with politics. And the way this works is, you know, you purchase influence points, and then this is the amount of time required to finish it. So once you purchase it, it'll take 16 hours to become a current upgrade. And you can pay more to reduce the cost, or reduce the time. And let's go through all of these. Oh, and any upgrade or buff, it'll say it. So like it'll say it here. So improves guild influence gain in PvE by 5% for 24 hours. With that time limit means it'll just, you know, go away. If it doesn't have that, it's good to go. Buy it once, and I'm sure there's level 2 and 3 and 4 for research politics. And I'm not really sure what politics does. No idea, but it's there. So it's just, yeah. So there's guild politics, there's getting more influence, there's you can create a permanent guild emblem, 5% experience. So here you can, like, you know, spawn a guild banner, and it will give 5 experience to any ally that touches it for 1 hour. That's really cool, considering you can just plop down a banner anywhere and be like, yo guys, have some free experience. Probably a good way to, you know, promote guild awareness on your server. Like when people recognize that banner, like if you have a lot of active people, you could put it down all over the world, and people will, like, you know, associate that with, like, you know, oh hey, good things and, you know, extra experience, and they could join, or they could be like, you know, cause good relations with everyone else because they like you because you gave them free experience. 10% influence again. Guild armor contract allows the guild members to purchase armor items that display the guild emblems. Vendors are available in major cities. I'm assuming this is for 1 second. Is it C? It is C. The town clothes, which look like this as default. And I believe they swap here too. Yeah, see, look, ooh, I'm fancy. Going back to the upgrades. Contract Asurin outsourcing. A freelance Asura lab will help you develop 1 upgrade without using one of your work slots. That's cool. So you can work at like 2 things at once. Weapons contract. I'm assuming the same thing. Big, flashy, nice weapons. Dungeon influence and guild banquet. Not really sure what the banquet does, other than, you know, it's. I guess this is like a true flavor item, unless it like gives you some kind of buff, maybe like well-fed or something. Moving on to the Art of War tab. Obviously, you can increase your powers in Art of War. PvP influence for 3 days. A significant buff compared to the PvE. There's also buffs. Actually, this is predominantly world versus world buffs. So you can get more experience, more supply. Very important. So apart from the extra influence, this lasts 12 hours. Guild Catapult costs less supply to set up than normal. Like that looks like a permanent upgrade. There is a Guild Siege suit. That's cool. Costs less again. And then there is extra speed. So that was the Art of War tab, or the PvP tab. Oh, hey. Politics give the guild social and experience benefits. What do you know? We're learning stuff. Art of War gives the combat benefits, world versus world bonuses, and PvP reward boosts. Economy gives the guild efficiency boost and convenience features. And then architecture gives the guild access to new features, some convenience, and is required by some other category upgrades. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way and I'm dumb, we can move on to the economy. Economy level. Cool, 16 hours, standard. More karma from events. Increased guild experience for 3 days. Magic find for 3 days. Gathering bonus for 3 days. And karma. So, kind of just the, like, you know, as it said, general boosts for a while. I wonder if the 5% karma for 3 days and the 15% karma for 24 hours stacks. That'd be a pretty hefty boost. Although it would cost you a lot. Granted, I'm not sure how fast you accrue guild influence points. It's probably a lot faster at higher levels or in harder difficulties or higher level areas. Because as you can see, we've gotten like, you know, 2 or 12, but I'm sure that'll bump up to a considerable amount over time. Look at that, 2 members logged in, 20 influence. Moving on to architecture. The guild workshop allows an additional upgrade to be building simultaneously. That seems pretty important. Guild slot and gold storage, an extra 100 slots in the guild vault, and you can expand that even more by another 100 slots. And then here is the build queue, which is not a tab, it just drops down right here so you can see what is building. Moving on into ranks, here you can set up all of the permissions for the guild leader, which is 1 person. Not sure if you can have multiple guild leaders, that'd be rather interesting. And you can, I guess they can select who gets what. And here are the officers, which is kind of nice, you can just scroll. The officers, oh, you have to, oh, I guess you can just check there, but this makes it nice and easy. So, I guess this is just the default guild permission setup. Could be, obviously it can be altered, but this is a good template to what you can, like, you know, plan in the future. And then members are very limited. They can display their guild emblem, etc. And yeah. Then management. You can leave the guild or you can stand down, which is probably like if you're a leader or an officer, you can demote yourself. I guess if you don't feel up to the job. Or maybe it's like to demote other people, not sure. This is our guild leader right now. So we have those little emblems not representing. I don't know what that means. But okay. So this has been the guilds tab kind of overview. And I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to cut this video and we're going to move on to the next video. And that will cover the character pane. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Yeah, and I will see you guys next time.